Welcome to Grammarville Animated Grammar Lesson Series. Lesson 1, Comma Rules, created by Chelsea Robinson and David Hales. Voices by David Hales. Hear ye, gather round, loyal punctuation marks. Today we are going to review the royal rules of grammar for commas. Stupid king telling me what I can and can't do. Comma, 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 comma. Rule number 1. Commas must be used to separate items in a list or series. What is a list? I don't understand. Series? Now, comma cowboy, duplicate yourself and get where you belong in the sentence. Yeehaw! Good job, comma cowboy. But get out of there, question mark Quint. You don't belong there. That's period Pete's job. That's much better. Rule number 2. Commas must be used before any coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions? I'm positive those are for, and, nor, yet, but, or, so. I'm pretty sure comma cowboy used commas in a series. Let us see if comma cowboy knows where he needs to go in this sentence. Also, who will end the sentence? Great job, comma cowboy. Apparently you know your conjunctions. Hey, where did they go? Hey, do you want to dance? I like to dance. Dance, dance, dance. Let's dance. Dance. See if you can figure this one out, comma cowboy. Where do you go in this sentence? Yeehaw! Good job, comma cowboy. And I'm surprised that for once Quint the question mark knew what was going on. Where's Quint? We were gonna dance. I like to dance. Dance, dance, dance. Looks like comma cowboy turned 2 sentences into one by putting himself before a conjunction. Who will help us fix this sentence? This sentence is in need of help. Save this sentence, please. We need some punctuation at the end of this sentence. Who will end the sentence? What happened to that dance? Are you unsure about dancing with me? Why do you always have to question things? Evan! Exclamation point! Will you please pay attention? I do not have all day to enforce the rules of Grammarville. Evan! Exclamation point! I think you were supposed to be somewhere, but I'm not sure. Beg your pardon, good king. I'm sorry that I left comma cowboy waiting before that conjunction for so long. Finally, we can move on to rule number 3. It looks like comma cowboy knows where he belongs. If only Evan! Exclamation point were as sharp as comma cowboy. I wish that I was as smart as comma cowboy, but I'm just never sure what is going on. If you knew what was going on, you would be just a boring old period like me. What's the fun in that? Are you ready for rule number 3? Well, are we ready? Rule number 3. Commas must be used to separate the date and year of an event. What if they leave out the date? Or what if they leave out the year? If the date or year is left out of a sentence, there is no need for a comma. Why didn't I know that? Why? What does this sentence need to be complete? Who will save this sentence? Great job, period Pete. But comma cowboy, you don't belong there. I've already explained this. How did you not understand the laws of comma usage in Grammarland? I just got confused. I'm so sorry, it won't happen again. I promise.
For once, I'm not the only one who's confused.
Is there anything that this sentence needs now?
It looks good to me. Does it need an exclamation point?
Comma, cowboy, you are an idiot. Don't you remember you need a comma to separate the date and year? That is much better. So much better. I don't know how much more of this I can take. These punctuation marks are so stupid.
La 4! La 4! I'm on La 4!
These laws are for comma, cowboy, not for you. What are you so excited about?
La 4! La 4! I'm on La 4! La 4! 4! 4!
I am so sorry, but I am simply too tired to deal with you all. I will explain the rest of the laws for commas later.
You need comma, cowboy. You have a coordinating conjunction with no comma before it. You broke the law! Lawbreaker! Lawbreaker! Criminal! Criminal! Looks like comma cowboy saved the king of Grammarville from breaking the law.
I have to go now. I'm having tea with Michael Jackson. I will go over the rest of the laws for commas next time.
Michael Jackson? Why? That's the end of episode 1. Be sure that you remember and use those comma rules in your own writing. Also, look for episode 2 and more comma rules coming to your classroom website next week.